Hey guys, so I'm waiting on UPS to deliver a box of cassette tapes. Well, it's actually going to be mini boxes of cassette tapes that's for Planet X3, so I can actually start shipping the physical boxes out to people. This is a moment that I've been eagerly waiting for and yet dreading at the same time because, yes, I'm glad I'll finally have the last piece of the puzzle, but at the same time, I've got 2,000 some odd boxes to ship out, which is going to be a huge amount of work, but at the same time, I can finally start moving some of this stuff out of my house. But it's still going to take a while. I imagine it's going to take probably a few months to ship them all out. Don't worry, I'll still be doing video projects during that time as well. But I'm not starting any video projects today because I'm just waiting on that UPS, and then when those get here, I'm going to have to move those boxes around and open them and all that kind of stuff. So I just thought, hey, this is the time I can sit down and chat a little bit with my patrons. And there's just been one thing that's been burning on my mind that I just have to vent about, and maybe you guys will enjoy hearing it or sympathize or something. I don't know. But, I released an unboxing video the other day. And as I'm sure most of you know, that towards the end of that video, I had this big wooden crate, and you could see my address on the side of it. Now, when I filmed that scene, I actually tried to keep the camera so that you couldn't see the address, and I didn't bother to cover it up. And then somehow, I guess during the process of trying to open it, moving the camera around, it ended up that you could see the address for a few seconds. And, I saw that when I was editing the video, and I thought about taking it out. Like, no, I really wanted to show that scene because that was the final scene of me opening the crate. And I really thought that was an important scene to have in there. And I saw the addresses on the side, but I thought, yeah, it's not the first time my address has shown up in a video. In fact, I think it's happened 5 or 6 times in the past. And sure, I usually get, a dozen people or so emailing me, telling me about it. I don't usually worry about it too much. But this time, oh my God, people have just lost their minds. I have received probably no less than 500 emails over the last 3 or 4 days telling me, oh my God, David, your address is visible. You've got to take that video down. I just don't get it. My address has never been a secret, and even if I tried to keep it a secret, there'd be no way to keep it a secret. You could go into Google Maps and type in the 8-bit guy, and it'll show you right where my house is. It's that easy to find my address. And if it wasn't that, you could go to the Tarrant County Tax Assessor's website. You could probably look in the phone book, because I don't think I'm unlisted. It'd have to be the Kennedale phone book or some kind of Arlington Kennedale phone book or something like that, if such a thing still exists. I send out, thousands of packages every year. I have no idea how many packages I send out, but quite a few. Not just merchandise that I sell on my website, but like I ship out all my patrons. I ship out the $10 patrons. I ship out the CDs every month. All those packages have my return address on it. I could just go on and on. There's dozens of ways to find my address. And it's the same thing, by the way. I've shown my license plate in a few episodes, and people go berserk over that. And I'm like, dude, when I drive my car down the road, thousands of people see my license plate every day. I just don't care. It's just not a big deal. I have an open invitation here at my house for people to come visit me. It's not like I'm some recluse that, tries to hide in secrecy or something like that. So, again, I don't understand why people are so terribly concerned about it. But yeah, I've got like 500 emails, but if that wasn't bad enough, I've gotten like dozens of random text messages from people I don't even know who they are, and just pop up on my phone at like 3 a.m. There's a text message saying, "Oh my God, David, your address is visible in the unboxing video. You have to take it down." And then I've had like 4 or 5 FaceTimes from people I don't even know, and I'll answer it, and they're like, "I saw your video and your address is visible." And it's hilarious that people think that it's such a big deal. But the reality is, had I known that people were going to go so berserk about it, I would have probably edited out the address in the video. And like I said, the worst part about having my address visible is just the people going berserk over it, not any kind of security concern that I have over people knowing where I live. So, you might think, well, gee, David, why do you cover up the addresses on the unboxing? And, that's a valid question, and I think maybe that's why a lot of the people are going berserk over it because they see that I spend so much effort to hide the address. And sorry, I've got some kind of cat hair in my eye here. So the reason that I do that is because, I want to make sure that the easiest way for people to get my address is to ask me, right? I mean, sure, there's 100 other ways you could go look up my address, but I would hope that the easiest way to get it would be just to email me and ask me what it is, so that they could, primarily people want it so they can ship me some kind of donation. And because I'm trying to limit the volume, particularly of unsolicited packages, I'm hoping that by covering up the address, people will email me, and then I'll be able to ask them, hey, what is it that you're wanting to ship me? And of course, 99% of the time, I'm going to tell them thanks, but no thanks. I don't need that. Where if my address was just visible on every single unboxing, then people would they would know that, oh, I want to send the 8-Bit Guy something. Let me just pull up any of his random unboxing videos, and I'll be able to find the address just, right there, right? And so I want to make sure that, okay, if it is occasionally visible, people aren't going to remember the exact scene and the exact video that the address was available. So again, they could just email me. But anyway, I just think it's crazy how people have just absolutely lost their minds over the fact that my address was shown. Now, granted, if I ran some kind of channel that was highly controversial, like if I was some kind of channel about, I don't know, religion or politics or something like that, I could see, people, maybe wanting to come to my house and, vandalize or assault me or kill me or something like that. I could see that. But with the type of content I do, there's just really not much of a threat there, in my opinion. Most of the people that watch my channel are nerds, so I'm just not that worried about it. So anyway, I just wanted to mention that, and I'm about to start working on a video that I about building my 8-bit computer. I think that'll be the next one that you see, probably in another week or so. So looking forward to bringing you that, and I guess just leave your comments below. That's about it. See y'all.